Good morning, welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. So we're not wrapping at all today, but we're leaning into the movement of how we like sit on the floor and lift our arms, or how we open up into just big, wide open, no wrapping. So come lie on the floor and let's begin. Come. So landing on the floor, knees are bent. And just begin by rolling up and down along your spine, lifting your hips high, and then traveling down. And so high, whatever high is for you, that could be 1 or 2 inches, that could be whatever amount. Just rolling up and down along your spine. Feeling the sense of this moment in your body. Nice. As you drop your bum down, lift your arms overhead. I'm just going to scooch myself down my mat. And then as you lift your hips high, bring your arms long beside you. As you drop your bum down, lift your arms overhead. And as you lift your hips high, bring your arms down beside you. And continue. Arms overhead. Arms beside you. Bum down, arms overhead. Hips up, arms beside you. One more time. Bum down, arms overhead. Hips up, arms beside you. Nice. So bring your arms overhead. And then from here, flatten your lower back down. And then widen your shoulders into the floor. And then just bring your hands so they're straight up over your shoulders. And then slowly lower your arms down until they're just above the floor. So we're stabilizing through our back. So we're trying to notice what is just arm movement rather than how can my lower back arch to help my arms drop down overhead. So my back is stabilized. I'm pulling backwards through my spine. And my arms are lifting till they're straight up over my shoulders and then slowly lowering down overhead. Shoulders, overhead. And I'm trying to feel the feeling of almost like the door opening of my armpits. Can I feel my armpits opening? And then can I feel my armpits closing? Armpits opening, armpits closing. Super. So drop your arms overhead, let your back arch. And then keep your back arched. And now lift your arms up and down. So my back is arching. And when I do this, there's less armpit movement. Notice the difference. Flatten your lower back down. Keep your arms moving. Arch your back. Keep your arms moving. So you're just noticing, notice for you what's happening. Cool. Super. Bring your arms long beside you and just pause. Feel into your shoulders, feeling into your hips. Nice. Drop your knees to the right, back to center. Drop your knees to the left. Center. Knees to the right, center, knees to the left. Center. So roll all the way over and come up onto your hands and knees. So you're coming up into your cat pose. And we're going to try a similar movement here. So have your spine in neutral. So it's neither arching nor rounding. It's just steady. And then lift your right fingers a hand off the floor. So just your fingers are touching the floor a little bit out from you. And then bring your arm up till it's beside your ear. And then pull your right elbow back into lawnmower. Reach your arm long, reach it overhead beside your ear. And then pull your elbow back into lawnmower. What happens in your arm as you reach overhead? And then as you pull into lawnmower. One more time. Reach overhead. Lawnmower. Cool. Other side. Left arm long beside your ear. Lawnmower. Left arm long beside your ear. Where are you feeling the end of range? For me, there's like a weight that starts to happen. And the weight happens in the front of my ribs more so than in my arm. It's like I go, oh, the front of my ribs is so heavy. How do you feel the end of your range? Nice. Both hands to the floor. We're going to do something similar with our legs. So stretch your right leg long behind you. Keep your spine in neutral. And then draw your right knee up towards your chest. But I'm not letting my spine follow. I'm keeping everything as still as I can as I draw my knee up towards my chest and as I stretch my leg long. So I'm trying not to move my head is the main thing I think that's important here right now. Leg long, bend your knee. Long, bend your knee. Nice. Other side. Long, bend. Long, bend. Long, and bend. Nice. So we're going to do both of those actions together in a kind of a different way. So bend your right elbow and lift your left knee off the floor and bring your right elbow and your left knee to touch. And then reach them both long so that your right arm is long beside your ear and your left leg is long behind you. Right elbow, left knee touch, rounding your back. Long. Touch. Long. Touch. Long. Pause on the long. Right arm long, left leg long. Nice. Lower down. Other side. Left elbow, right knee touch. Long. Touch. Long. Touch. Long. Next time we touch, reach long and pause. Nice. Both hands to the floor, both knees to the floor. Come sit your bum on the floor. Stretch your legs out long. So you can have something underneath your bum, of course. So you can have a book, a block, a pillow. You can be sitting on a chair for this. The only thing is, if you're sitting on a chair, then you're different. But if you are sitting on a chair, then that's amazing. So begin by having your fingertips on the floor beside you and draw your chest forward. And then round your back, draw your forehead down. So your forehead is trying to come down towards your thighs. Lift your chest forward. Maybe I want to bring my fingers a little bit back as I lift my chest forward. And as I round my back, I'm going to bring my fingers a little bit forward. Fingers back, chest forward. Rounding. So if you want, you can bring your hands off the floor. So it's a double lawnmower. Chest goes forward. Elbows down, rounding. Elbows back. Chest forward. Rounding. And again, elbows back. Chest forward. Rounding. Cool. So, sitting tall, fingertips on the floor, bend your right elbow, and then reach your right arm up towards the ceiling, and then lift your chest to follow your arm. So feel like you're trying to feel the weight of your chest rising up and forward. Nice. Pull your elbow down, pull it down towards your thigh or down towards the floor. Reach your right hand up and find the weight. There's a certain kind of heaviness somewhere that's going to be happening. Lean into that heavy weight of your chest, of your spine, of your armpit. You're leaning up and forward. Bring your elbow down and touch something down below, either thigh, knee, floor. Leaning up, rise, opening into the chest. That sense of opening, pushing forward with your chest, lifting through the armpit, feeling the weight and rising anyways. And then elbow comes down, touch. One more time. Reach, lift through the weight of your chest, lean into it, open into it. And then lower your hand down. Other side. So reach the left arm up. As you rise up, where do you feel the weight of the left arm? Again, I feel it in my chest. Now leaning my chest up and forward. Nice. Bring your elbow down, let it touch. Rising up, reach, lean, really push forward through the chest as you open. And then elbow comes down, touch. Rise, lean, open. Lengthen side body. And down. One more time. Rise, lean, push into the weight of this. The weight of your chest, the weight of your arm. Then relax. Nice. Roll your shoulders, big circle. The direction. Nice. So we're going to try both. Bend both elbows. And then slowly, go slowly because there's a moment where you'll feel the weight. So already I'm feeling weight in my belly. I'm feeling weight in my rib cage, my diaphragm. Now it's across my collarbones and I'm reaching and leaning and rising and pushing into the weight of my chest. And then pull your elbows down, draw them down in the direction of your elbows, of your knees, or the direction of the floor. Reaching up, lean into the weight of your chest. And pull your elbows down. One last time with this one. Reach both arms slowly up. Find the weight of you and lean into the weight of you. Nice. Lower your arms down. Come into your downward dog. All the way down, all the way back, all the way over, all the way up. Pull your heels back. So I was talking to one of you last night in my in-person class, and I've had a few comments like it actually that, God, I didn't realize that you were a cream girl, Ciara. It's so interesting how, yeah, like how what the impression of us in the world is, how people interpret how and who we are, or how we present ourselves. Let me really think about that. How do I present myself in the world? When I used to smoke, people used to always say, God, I wouldn't have imagined you smoking. When I used to drink, people used to say, Oh, I didn't imagine you drinking. When I drank cream, I didn't believe that you would deep day. So, yeah, it's really interesting. I'm just really interested. Also, I'm just totally fascinated by the difficulty I'm having. It's relentless. This morning again, I was going, it doesn't matter, just have. And I was like, no, I have made the decision. I will not drink cream. And so, yeah, so how's your decision going? How is it unfolding? We're now on day 10. Is it getting easier? Or is it like sunburn? Is it just getting harder and harder to maintain your intention? So I'm persisting. And I'm really excited about persisting, but I wouldn't be persisting unless I had the accountability of all of you. So come sit on your bum again, landing in, feel your bum on the floor. So then bring both hands over towards the right side and then draw your nose down towards the floor. Keep your right hand where it is, reach the left arm up towards the ceiling. Look up. Nice. Bring both hands to the floor, drop your nose down to the floor, and then reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. Reach up, look up. Nice. Last one. Looking down, nose to the floor, and then reach up, look up. Cool. Other side. Both hands to the left, nose down to the floor. Reach up, look up. So as I do that, it's a different angle of the leaning into the weight of my chest, but I can still feel the weight of my chest as I reach. And I'm just not believing it. I'm going, oh yes, there you are. There's the weight of my chest, but I'm able to move within it. One last time. Nose down and then reach. Super cool. Both legs forward. Take your right leg, step it over the right. No, over the left. And then reach both hands forward in front of you. Pull the right elbow back and then twist towards the right. Twisting deeply. Breathing into your belly. Nice. Stretch your leg out long. Other side. Take your left leg. Step it over. Bring both arms forward. Pull your left elbow back and hold on to your left knee with your right hand. Twist towards the left. Nice. And then come back to center. So we're going to do a little bit of work into that squat position that we were working on way back in 1, 2, 3, 4. And so you can either have a chair to sit your bum on, you can have a wall to put your bum on, or you can come into a squatted position. Wherever you are, your arms are going to have to be free. So if you squat with your elbows on your knees, then get support, either chair or wall. So come into your squatted position, whatever way you do. And so you can put if you're really low in your squat, you can put blocks underneath your bum if you wish. No, underneath your heels. Or you could put something underneath your bum. If you had a little footstool, you can have your bum on a footstool if you wish. A little poof. If your bum is on the wall, find a distance that feels good for your knees. If you're sitting on a chair, wiggle your knees out a little bit so that you're bringing your shoulders down between your knees. So you're trying to have that sense of really deeply compressing the inner thighs with your belly. Is that true? Yes, that is true. I'll just pause there. Drop your head down. So if you're in a squat, I was saying this the other day, and you find that your heels don't drop to the floor very easily, if you hold on to, for example, here, I would hold on to my salt lamp, or you can hold on to a weight like a kettlebell or a bag of sugar or something. And the weight of the thing in your hands counterweights the weight of your bum, and you can sit your bum down a bit deeper. Nice. So we're going to try this thing where we move our arms and we lift into the weight of our chest. We're only going to do it 3 times each side, so find your distance. Draw your left elbow down towards the floor, and then slowly reach the left hand up towards the ceiling, feeling the weight of your chest as you do so. Pull your elbow down, touch, and then reach your left hand up. One more time. Pull your left elbow down. Reach your left hand up. Other side. Bring your right elbow down. Reach your right hand up. And all the time you're finding the angle that's good for your shoulder. Down. Maybe it's forward where you reach your arm and you feel the weight of your chest with your arm forward. I don't mind what you do. It's the thing of find what is your wellness in this moment. Pull both elbows down. And then reach your hands forward and then begin to rise. Where is the moment of the weight being too great as you reach your arms up? One more time. Elbows come down and then reach your arms forward and then up. Cool. Drop your bum to the floor. Come off your block if you wish and just sit there with your feet in the air. Hold on behind your knees and just roll into your ankles. And then roll in the other direction. Straightening through your right leg. Straightening through your left leg. Straightening through your right leg. Straightening through your left. Nice. Straighten through both legs. Bend both knees. Straighten through both legs. Bend both knees. One more time. Straighten through both legs. Lift your chest. Feel the weight of your chest drawing forward. And then rest all the way down. Land on the floor. Landing in. Arrive on the floor. How interesting. I was thinking yesterday about all the like there's Telka, hello, all the way over there in Germany. There's Frederica. I think you're still in Austria, Frederica. Tanya, I'm not sure if Tanya's with us from South Africa at the moment. Nada in France. There's all these different people all over everywhere doing this yoga with us. And then there's Barbara in Spittle, Maureen out in Inburn. Yeah, just all of us doing our thing, trying our best, turning up and turning up. So I will see you all tomorrow. And yeah, thanks Sinead as always for being there. Sinead, you rock. You are just awesome. So great. Ciao, ciao, Sloan.